Now he says that now the law comes what we should be practicing.
Sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Man asbaha wa hammuhu al-akhirah. He said that whoever in his life, in the morning, in another hadith, in the life, his life purpose is Allah and akhirah. That's what his thought purpose के भाई मेरा मकसद आखिरत में कामयाब होना है, अल्लाह के कुर्ब में जाना है. This is my purpose. Prophet ﷺ said, Jama Allahu lahu hamma. Allah will gather all his worries, Allah will look after. In another right, Jama Allahu lahu amra. His affairs will be brought together by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. From unseen world through angel or by Allah, Allah can do directly or what his matters. So do you think like great scholars and awliya who did khidmah of deen, Sayyidina Abdul Aziz Dabagh, Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jilani, they didn't have actually worldly things. They didn't have wives, they didn't have children, they didn't have other things, the things which we have to do. They had. They did that as well, better than us. But I have made purpose dunya, serve one wife and two child and one house and die like this. And they have been serving whole the world, giving da'wah and serving the creation, and their matters actually Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala looked after. Their children, their offspring spread, their students and their other things as well. So examples, people who followed this law, spiritual law, the Muhammadan spiritual law of regarding dunya, their lives are there. Look at the Sahaba Ikram Rizwan Ajmain. Their worldly affairs, all world was in their feet. And now there are 56, 57 countries, they are at the feet of the kuffar. Because they made their purpose dunya, so now actually this is what's happening. So he firstly he said, now this will, if you make your purpose akhirah, just making your real purpose, your real home and your creator, and then put effort regarding that. Jama Allahu lahu. You will put effort as well. Jama Allahu lahu hamma or Jama Allahu lahu amra. Allah will, two things, his concerns, Allah will actually take care of his concern. And Allah will take care of his affairs. He will bring them together. وَحَفَظَ عَلَيْهِ ضَيَّتَهُ. And whatever he has attained from dunya and whatever relationships he have or whatever finances he have or blessing he have, they will be protected. He will be able to benefit from them. He'll be able to benefit. And third, وَجَعَلَ غِنَاهُ فِي قَلْبِهِ. Another blessing he will get, great blessing which has no price. That his heart will overflow with contentment and richness. It will be like a heart who is filled, who doesn't need anything. You know, this sense of having, like you say, oh, I have this, for example, this kingdom, and you have a sense of fulfillment, you think you have, or I have the 10,000 pounds, I have this. So this sense which comes in the heart, this person is as though he is the king of whole of the world. His heart is so content. In mashallah, the brother is from Morocco, and in Morocco there is, we went to visit this wali, Abu Shita in there, rahimahullah ta'ala. a great wali of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In his time, there was famine in Morocco and there was no rain, and someone said to the king that if we ask this person, this pious man, the rain can come. So the king called him. He said, I don't need the king. So the king then came himself to meet him. Imagine this is. These are people who have ghina qalbi, meaning the richness of the heart. So the king came, and he also came out of respect, because after all he is the king. He's a person of authority. So now he has come. So he came as well to welcome him. And Sheikh Abu Shita, he did dua, and rain started. And the king said that if you come and stay with me, and because you are such a pious and such a barakah, man of blessing, in that area there were two rivers flowing, and in each of the big rivers, and between each of them there were hundreds of miles distance. So you can say hundreds and acres. So one river this way, one river this way. The king said, whatever is in between two rivers, I will give you the custody, the ownership. Just come and stay with me. And you can use that for good purposes and for charity or whatever you like, and all this vast actually amount. He said to the king, he showed his wrist. He said, those two rivers and the land are just actually like this. The one whom I am with have given me the kingdom of heavens and earth. That I am with the King of Kings. So what is heaven and earth? And compared to that, all this thousands and thousands and acres are just like the two arteries. So I'll pray for you. You do good to the creation, and I prayed for the rain, but it's not that this is that real, any want I have or anything like this. So, and also we have stories like from the of Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jilani, rahmatullah alayhi. One of the kings wrote him that we give you as a gift this kingdom, this whole country as a gift. So he wrote a letter, the king, that we give you this country as a gift. You can become the king and the ruler and things. Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jilani wrote on the back, he said, well, the kingship, the kingdom which I see when I am with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at time of tahajjud, this is just speck of dust and nothing for me. So I have a great kingdom. So my advice for you is that actually rule according to the command of Allah and the prophetic sunnah, that you will benefit. Otherwise this kingdom is going to harm you as well. I don't need it as well. So this is the case. So this is وَجَعَلَ غِنَاهُ فِي قَلْبِ. Allah makes the heart of the person without money, without anything, so rich. It's overflowing with richness. It's overflowing with peace. It's overflowing with actually a sense of, you may say, contentment. And the fourth thing which the Prophet ﷺ said, وَأَتَتْهُ الدُّنْيَا وَهِيَ رَاغِمَةٌ. That one scenario was that you were disgracing yourself to attain the world. Like you're begging, and also you may say employing wrong means of defrauding people, sinning people, zina and all other haram sources of earning, and by this you were disgracing yourself. But now when a person makes akhirah and Allah his purpose and works for that, وَأَتَتْهُ الدُّنْيَا وَهِيَ رَاغِمَةٌ, the world become, the riches of the world become in the feet of the person themselves. The dunya become disgraced for him, come towards him. So this is the principle. In one different hadith, there is another hadith an Anas ibn Malik in قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من كانت الآخرة همه, whoever biggest concern is akhirah, جعل الله غناه في قلبي, Allah will enrich his heart, وجمع له شملا, and Allah will bring his affairs together, وأتته الدنيا وهي راغمة, and the world itself will become towards him, the share of his will come towards him by itself. وَمَنْ كَانَتِ الدُّنْيَا هَمَّهُ, and whoever greatest concern and objective will become this world life, جَعَلَ اللَّهُ فَقْرَهُ بَيْنَ عَيْنِهِ, Allah will create poverty, fear in his mind, وَفَرَّقَ عَلَيْهِ شَمْلًا, and his affairs and his matters and his life will be in tatters. وَلَمْ يَأْتِهِ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَا قُدِّرَ لَهُ, and only that part of dunya still will come which is already destined by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In another hadith, the Prophet ﷺ says, مَنْ أَرَادَ الْآخِرَةَ وَسَعَى لَهَا سَعْيَهَا, whoever makes objective akhirah and then works for it, كَتَبَ اللَّهُ لَهُ غِنَاهُ فِي قَلْبِهِ, Allah will write, meaning Allah will decide and Allah will enter ghina in his heart. Allah has written ghina for his heart. وَكَفَّ عَلَيْهِ ضَيَّتَهُ, and his matters, his finances, his others will be saved by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He will protect. فَيُصْبِحُ غَنِيًّا وَيُمْسِي غَنِيًّا, morning and evening is as though he is living in paradise. His inner self is such in richness. Morning and evening are fulfilled. He will live a life of fulfillment. وَمَنْ أَرَادَ الدُّنْيَا وَسَعَى لَهَا سَعْيَهَا, and whoever will make his objective and will wants to attain just only dunya and will work for it day and night, فَشَاءَ اللَّهُ ضَيْعَتَهُ, his affairs, his matters, his finances, his relations, his mind will be scattered. وَكَتَبَ فَقْرَهُ فِي قَلْبِي, heart is always poor. فَيُصْبِحُ فَقِيرًا وَيُمْسِي فَقِيرًا, morning, evening, day and night is as though he don't have anything. He's a beggar. So that's why you will ask many people who you think have money, they'll say, oh, we are very difficult time, we are hardly managing, Corona has come, ye ho gaya, wo gaya, whatever thing. So most of the charity, they say, is given by poor people, middle classes and other. The other, because they say, why do rich people do not get? Because I say they are very poor. They are poor because of the hadith is saying that if they made objective their life, they are very poor. That's why they can't. The others are richer than them, meaning their hearts are richer. So this is regarding, so I thought, because this is one very important point, and other matters is regarding akhirah, what you should do regarding akhirah, how you should deal with the creation, meaning people, the environment, and the musibas and nema. All this come in this category of what is the purpose of creation and how to. But this is one aspect which is guiding, and you may say pivotal it is like a game changer. It can actually turn things in your favor or turn all the world against you. But the Creator is saying this through Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you can try as well. You spend years doing the other way, now spend 1 year like this, and you will see tides are turning. All odds were against you, they are coming the other way. It's like Allah can make whole universe work for you. That is not beyond the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's what happens, that Allah then instructs every creation, from angels to heavens to the earth to all this, that serve this person now. That's why in the ancient books, scrolls of the ancient books, meaning which were revealed on the prophets, in one of them it said, أوحى الله تعالى على الدنيا أن أخدمي من خدمني. Allah sent message to the world, revelation to the dunya, serve the one who serves me. This is the message, this is the role of the creation. أن أخدمي من خدمني. Serve the one who serves me, and enslave the one who makes you the purpose and of serves you. وَأَطْعَبِي مَنْ خَدَمَكِ. So enslave the one who want to serve you, meaning where you the purpose, and so this is Man khadamana fakhdimi wa man khadamaki fastakhdimi. The one who serves me, meaning makes his purpose, you serve him, and he's your master. Wa man khadamaki, and who have made you the purpose and objective, you become the master and make him your slave, and actually at your feet. That is his punishment. Dunya and akhirah, what person will get, obviously he's destroyed it already. So ye had the law of attraction, real law of attraction, and the guiding to deal, one of the aspects to deal with the creation, because this starts with the changing one's mindset and effort, and then the other. So this is prophetic guidance, Muhammadan guidance. Obviously, that's why it's known as Tariqa-e-Muhammadi, the prophetic way, meaning it is what the Prophet ﷺ have said about things, those material. So I thought I will just give you a little bit of exposition on this, and you can inshallah after break continue with the actual